Alexa TV presents in 3, 2, 1. Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
One of the most exciting things for teenagers as they get older is starting a courtship. Not only can dating be fun, but it also can bring concerns for parents. Teen dating is our topic all this week on Dateline Schools, and my special guest is the Chief Assistant Prosecutor here in St. Clair County, Steve Gillette, as well as the Prevention Educator from the St. Clair County Child and Abuse Neglect Council, Lindsay Chop. And Lindsay, this dating thing should really be fun for our adolescents and our teenagers, shouldn't it?
Certainly, yeah. This definitely should be a fun time for our kids. Kids obviously are maturing at that point. They're going to have feelings. However, I do think that we as adults, the professionals, the parents who are working with these kids, we should really be pushing them to focus on their schooling, focus on, getting a job, going to college, and just becoming an individual and learning, what they need to do to be a successful adult.
And is it just me, or are we seeing kids younger and younger, quote, having a boyfriend or girlfriend?
I think we are seeing younger and younger. Yes, I would agree with that. I'm not sure if media or technology has anything to do with that, but yeah, I would agree.
And Steve, is there a lot of pressure on kids today as they begin dating than, say, when you and I were kids?
Yeah, it is quite different. The biggest difference I see is today's youth, they seem to be hyper-connected to each other through social media. The access to communication is constant. And thinking back a few years, when you and I were in high school, we were very limited with what type of communication we had. I remember passing notes to girls in school. I remember taking a corded phone, sneaking into a closet and having a 10-minute conversation. That was it. We weren't able to constantly communicate. And today's youth, with the preferred method seems to be texting, but they're constantly on all the time, and they can text through cell phones, they can text through iPads, through computers, you name it. So the dynamic of the relationship is that much different because they do have access to communicate all the time.
And all of that just adds pressure to the kids, doesn't it?
It really does, because there's no downtime. There's no, I'm going to go play basketball. I'm going to do this. They're getting text messages when that's happening, and they're expected, and sometimes they put pressure on themselves to respond to all of those. So it is very different.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.